Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Anthony Morrison here. Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Hopefully, all of you have had a great week. Hopefully, all of you are super excited and excited about the thing that we talked about last week, which is twofold. Number one is that we have brought on a guest of ours. He'll come in just a second. Alex from Wi-Fi Money. He is responsible for getting me into the whole ERC program, which brought north of $350 million in revenue through our community and millions of dollars in commissions to our community. So really awesome thing that happened over the last couple of years. And now he is the one that has brought the SETC program to us. And so we've got him on tonight to finally go through, because I know that a lot of you have had an issue or had issues with, I signed up, how do I get my link? How do I figure out how to promote this? What does all of this mean? How do I promote the opportunity? The whole 9 yards, right? So super excited to have him come through a quick 10-15 minute walkthrough. It will record it. You'll be able to access it. It's going to be a great resource for you going forward. And then, of course, second thing to be super excited about, I think anyway, is that we have obviously leaned into, really diving into this program and really working through this to make this as big as we did ERC. I told all of you last week that, for the last few months, I have been kind of a little in, a little out, mainly just because of children, life, all these things happening. But I've been really trying to figure out how much am I going to lean into this SETC thing? How hard are we going to go on this? How much of an opportunity is it really? And I'll tell you through all of my discussions with people, specifically Alex, who's already done a ton of volume in this program, I can tell you it's going to be huge. I don't know if any of you, those of you that have signed up with GigWorker already and have your account to promote the SETC program, probably got the email from them, I think it was earlier this week, that said they were celebrating going, that they had now done north of $320 million recovered for people who are, self-employed. So $320 million. I mean, when you break that down and realize that, their commission on that 320 million is roughly 20%. I mean, this is what they've told us. They take a 20% fee. That's a $64 million commission, and then they turn around and they pay you guys 10% of that, right? So that's $6.5 million minus there's a $600 service fee on each deal, but roughly $6 million in commissions that are going to get paid out to partners and agents through this program already, right? And it hasn't even blown up yet. You guys know this. You haven't been seeing this, hearing this like you have ERC, but you're about to. It's about to hit, and I think we're going to be at the forefront of it. We're going to be ahead of the curve, and you guys are going to be empowered with the opportunity to win in two ways. Way number one is actually promoting the offer itself to self-employed people, right? That's one of the most important things that you can be doing, right? It's probably the most important thing you can be doing. And then the second thing is that obviously there's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity for you to build a team, call it under you, right? A team that works with you to go and get get SETC deals. Officially last week, our account was upgraded so that when you join, okay, and just so we're very clear, when you go to this link right here, okay, go.thsc.com/partner, okay, when you join through that link, you become an agent. It gives you the opportunity to promote to self-employed people the SETC program. When you get at least 3 deals in the system, okay, we will upgrade you to what we call a broker. What that does is it allows you to then go and tell 15 or 20 people, right, that they could make money promoting this program. You can sign them up to promote this program, just like I'm signing you up to promote it, right? And when they promote it, you get paid a commission on all of the deals that they get done. So this becomes a multi-tier affiliate program, if you will, just like the ERC program. You do have to get 3 deals in the system in order to take advantage of the actual opportunity. Now, it's not 3 deals that get confirmed, 3 deals that get paid. It's just 3 submissions. We know that not every deal gets funded, not every deal is a big deal, and so on and so forth. But as long as you have put in the effort to get some self-employed people to see if they qualify for SETC money, then we will put in the effort to help you be a broker, right? So super exciting that both of those opportunities are now opened up to our community. The thing that we want to do with and we're kind of calling this the kickoff call. I know we've talked about this, we've discussed this program. For those of you that are new, the SETC program is basically the self-employed tax credit. It's essentially a refund, okay, to anyone who is self-employed during COVID, all right? It's based on how much money you made, a lot of different criteria, okay? But it's money that the government set aside to supplement and or help, right, all of the self-employed people that were affected during COVID. It's very, very, very similar to ERC. ERC was for big businesses, right? This is for independent contractors, people that are self-employed. Think Uber drivers, hairstylists, people like that, real estate agents. So far more of these people out there, far easier to promote, much simpler for you to find people or know people that would actually be able to qualify for this, right? So it's a huge opportunity, and you can now take part in it, get paid commissions, and be a part of our network and our community that's going to do this at a really big level. Like I said, we were very successful with ERC. I think we will be very successful with this. So since this is our kickoff call, what I wanted to do is, I have taught you the wrong way multiple times, I know, and it's because GigWorker has been they've been changing the platform. They've been updating the platform. They've been working on getting the pre-funding stuff done. So they've been doing a lot of work. And as that work happens, the platform changes, things move, yada, yada, yada. So I'm not saying they're not doing any development right now, but what I am saying is we're in a good spot where we can do a kickoff call, show you how all this stuff works, show you exactly where to go and what to do. And there's really nobody better to show you that than the person that showed me how to do it, and that is Alex. So we have about 10 or 15 minutes of Alex's time tonight, and I want to bring him on and let him walk you through basically what you do when you first sign up, and then what you see inside of your back office. That way it's not overwhelming, it's just exciting. So Alex, are you with me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you
Awesome.
loud and clear. Feel free to, if you want. Oh, there you are. The webcam is on. You're good to go. Everybody, Alex has announced, you guys can probably hear my children in the background. They're supposed to be asleep. They're not. There are 2 of them, one 2, one 10 months old. Alex has just announced that he is having twins. So we should all say a prayer. There we go. There they are. We should
2 for
all
1
say
special, bro. I'm naming one ERC, the other one's SETC.
This is very smart. I thought you were going to say your name, one Anthony and the other one like Morrison, but that's fine. But yes, Alex, congratulations. Thank you for being here. Enjoy being able to be on your computer late at night working while it lasts, because once those 2 pop out into the world, all this shit's over, man. Like, the Wi-Fi money is going to be like, Wi-Fi money is only going to be available until from this hour to this hour, and that at nap time, that's when you're going to be available.
That's why we're going so hard right now, man. We want to help as many people as possible, and I truly believe this is the program to do that.
I agree with you. Well, listen, I want to, everybody's saying, oh gosh, twins, that's hilarious. I'm going to make you the presenter real quick. So we're going to cut my screen off, make you the presenter. You'll see it pop up on your screen in just a second, and you can just accept it. It'll share your screen. And guys, what we're going to do is just kind of navigate through the GigWorker platform with you, and show you kind of, once you get signed up, here's what happens. Now, when you use the link to sign up, it's still a manual process. That's why I told you that you can't just you can't go just sign up for this. It's an invite only program. Alex, did you see the thing pop up?
Yeah, it did. It's saying something. Can you see me still, by the way?
I see you, but I don't see your screen.
Yeah, for some reason it won't. It says it's sharing. Is it working?
No. So let me just try to,
Yeah, upgrade me again. It said something about I had to do something in the notifications. I had to quit the webinar, which I did not want to do.
okay, yeah, we don't want to do that. So I'll just share my screen. Hold
Show my
on
screen.
1 second. I'm going to make myself the presenter. Wait, there goes your screen, and I took it away. Hold on. This is what happens when you do live webinars. All right, let me go back and make you the presenter because your screen had just shown up. So
Yeah,
this
it
should,
just worked. Okay, so show my screen.
yep, there you
Are we
go.
good?
Now I can see your screen. The great thing about this, and what I'm super excited about with this program, and sorry I don't have my webcam on, but I'm in my Florida condo, which has Wi-Fi that's barely like dial up. So if I happen to lose signal,
Anthony's not officially Wi-Fi money, guys. That's what he's trying to say.
that's 100% true. I'm not, and that's why you guys don't give me the shirts, you don't give me the swag, you don't give me any of it. Like it's just, yeah, I'm like dial-up money and old school. That's why we're on GoToWebinar and not on Zoom. Old school money. But this is, look, I think this is a great program. I think it's a great opportunity. I know that a lot of people are going to make a lot of money with this. We actually already have a lot of people that have made money with this. So it's not like it's the first time or the last time that that this is going to happen. I think there's going to be a lot of these types of programs, but these two I think are the biggest ones because they happened, you know, during and for COVID related activity. So if you could just show us, like, whenever somebody signs up, obviously we have to manually add them. We have now got somebody on your team that does that for me.
Correct.
So every day they're uploading. So if you guys sign up tonight to be an affiliate or an agent, which by the way, it's free. By tomorrow, you'll get your welcome emails because the guys on the Wi-Fi Money team will invite you. It's a manual process. We have to invite you. Once you get invited, this is your dashboard. So tell us the difference in these links and what are people supposed to click on? And if I come in here, what's the first thing I should do if I want to go promote this? Like, this is the part that I think a lot of people get confused about.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, you know, first step is I'm going to try my best for tonight to get this link out, right? If not, like Anthony said, in the morning, just make sure to check your email. You're going to have an email from GigWorker Solutions right here, GigWorker, and you have to sign up and create an account, right? So that's step one. If you have not done that, maybe you're watching this and somehow you have. If you have not done that, you have to actually create an account. It's going to prompt you to, you know, verify the email. There's a couple steps. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to show you guys that. And then you're actually going to be able to log in, and then you are inside your GigWorker solution platform. So like Anthony said, you know, we do apologize because there has been a lot of things that have been changing. Call it first movers advantage. Not many people know about this. In fact, I'm so incredibly excited about this program because even though there is only a year left to it, I'd say 99% of people that I talk to have never heard about this program. And for those of you that did ERC, one of the, call it, issues that we had with that program was that it was spreading like wildfire. Everyone and their mothers was talking about it. You had people spamming, you know, via email and phone calls. So it got kind of a little bit of a bad taste in their mouth of like when they heard ERC, to where SETC, not many people, I'd say almost nobody knows about it, right? Which is crazy because there's over $70 billion that's set aside for this program. You would think that if it's free money, essentially, right? It is a tax credit, but it is non-taxable, but it's money that's rightfully yours. You would think everybody knows about it, but it is incredible the amount of people that are uneducated. And this stems from, simply put, the lack of education that there is with this program. And that's why we're so excited to help you watching to go out there and literally be able to just get a link, send this out to people, whether it is your barber, your massage therapist, a friend of yours that's a solar rep, an insurance agent, a realtor. Realtors are bread and butter. If you can get in front of realtors, it's incredible. Anyone who paid taxes during the pandemic, chances are is that they're going to qualify. And this isn't ERC where you're having to go to a decision maker of a company, a CEO, a COO, an accountant, and it's difficult and, you know, it's a big decision for a company. The very first person I told was my barber, who comes every single Friday. guys cutting my hair. I said, hey man, were you working during the pandemic? A very easy start to a conversation. I'm not pitching him something. I'm just talking to him. And he said, yeah, I was. I'm like, cool. Did you pay taxes? And he goes, yeah, of course I did. I'm like, well, listen, there's this program. It's free. We're not going to charge you anything at all to go through this or to pre-qualify. You're not going to pay me a dime. But within about 7 minutes, you're going to find out if you qualify for up to $32,000 of free non-taxable money. It's a tax credit that you're getting back. The guy literally put the scissors down, and him and I filled out the form right away, and he qualified. I believe it was for $25,000. He was in tears, right? And I think I might have shared this story last time I spoke with you guys, but it was that moment where I really saw how big this opportunity was. Like, yes, I'm going to get paid on that. Yes, that's incredible. But I just helped someone claim $25,000, which is more than likely more money than he's ever seen in one go, ever, right? And then I wake up the next day and I come to my back office. I'm like, oh, let's see where he's at in the process. And there was 10 people in there. I'm like, wait a second, how is that possible? I only shared it with one person. This is the most viral offer I've ever been a part of, because guess what the barber did? He went out back to the barbershop and told every single one of his friends to go through this. He didn't even know there was an affiliate program, right? So he went out and he shared this, and I got 10 deals off of getting a haircut, right? Then, no joke, my massage therapist came after him, same deal. She only got about 13,000, but still, like, that's probably free massages for the rest of my life, with how excited she was that, just off of a 5-minute conversation, she was able to qualify for 13,000. So I'm going to teach you guys how exactly you can go out tonight, literally tonight or tomorrow, and land your very first deal, and how easy it's going to be. So step one, we invite you to this incredible program. You get an email, you create an account. Then you log in and you're going to see something exactly like this. It's the GigWorker solution. It's going to have your name. The very first thing I want you to do is go to Broker Dashboard. So you click Broker Dashboard here on the left. And then this is the only link that matters, your unique SETC landing page link. This is where you're going to send. You have to send. You can't even make a mistake. You're literally going to click copy. And this is going to be the referral link that you send to your barber, to your realtor, to your friends and family to see if they qualify. And it's truly as simple as them going to this link, watching a really cool 3-minute video, and then creating their account and going through the process. It's really that simple. So I know there's a marketing site referral link and an app registration. Those are going to have a purpose down the road. I would not stress about them right now. If you want to get started right away, you log into your GigWorker platform, you go to Broker Dashboard, and you send out the link. Now, make sure that you guys are actually going out, and actually I can show you guys. You guys can just, paste this onto your screen and look. Here's what they're going to see. Unlock up to $32,000 reserve of government funds with the self-employed tax credit. There's a beautiful video.
The pandemic hit us all hard, but especially hard hit were small businesses and the gig economy.
It's a 3-minute, 2-minute video, and then the person goes to start my application. So you want whoever, your realtor, your friend, your solar rep, your insurance agent, to actually click start my application. I'm not going to do it because it's just going to send me back to my portal, because then they're going to have to create an account just like you did, and then they're going to click on start the SETC process. Guess what? That person is officially your lead, and it'll be in your back office. So now I'm going to teach you. So now you guys know you're sending your SETC link landing page. Now, when that person fills out, what do you guys do? You're going to go to broker referrals. Okay, forget broker commissions. Forget broker agents. We're going to unlock that once you get 3 deals in. And you should see that person here in your referred accounts, all referred accounts. So the moment that the person creates an account, all of a sudden they will be in your all referred account. This does not mean that they're done with this process. This does not mean that you're immediately going to get paid on the process. It just means that your link is working and that person officially has an account with GigWorker. Now it's the part where they have to go through the process to see if they actually qualify. Once they fill out, it's about a 7-minute quiz. Now they're going to actually populate and go down here to the SETC referrals. So many people ask, what's the difference between all referrals and SETC referrals? All is anybody, literally anybody who created an account. SETC is actually the people that are going through the process. And it's cool because you're going to be able to see the initial estimated amount. You're going to see the progress. You're going to see notes on the person. You're going to see the email. And you guys can literally export. If you see this button right here, you can export it and download all your data. Remember, we're going to do everything in our power to get these deals done, but it helps when you guys are on top of your deals and you guys are going and saying, hey, Barber, I see that, for example, this one says qualifying claim, okay? Or this one says awaiting agreements. And Anthony will send you guys all the stages. We'll make sure you guys have all that cool information, but you can actually go to Carmen and say, hey, Carmen, by the way, this is all test data. This isn't real deals. That's why it says $42. But I could go to Carmen and say, hey, Carmen, I see you're awaiting agreement. Is there anything we can do to help? Like, you don't necessarily have to because we're very hands-on with the leads, but it always helps to add a little bit of pressure to get people through the funnel. I always like to say there's two types of affiliates. They're the affiliates that just go and send their link to 100 people and forget about it. And then there's the people who are purposefully, with intention, going to their barber, going to their friends, sitting with them, helping them fill out the link, and actually getting deals done, right? So once again, up here is the all referred. Once the deal is progress, it'll go to SETC referrals. Other cool stuff I can show you guys. Again, this is a pretty straightforward. By the way, you guys can go play around and do the SETC self-employment tax credit. You guys can play around with the calculator, see how much you qualify. It takes 5 to 10 minutes. You can go to your broker dashboard down here. Look at all these broker resources. There is flyers. There is one-pagers of the program. There is frequently asked questions. Here are the opportunity stages, so you know what part of the stage your deal is in. Support team, right? If someone has a question, Anthony, you're going to give them a more dedicated email. But if your lead has a question, they just go to the support center and they can start their own ticket and start a case. Hey, support, this is happening, blah, 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 right? So it's a pretty robust back office, which is really cool. Don't be asking anything about affiliate here. We'll give you guys an email just for affiliate people, right? To do this is more for a client. But then over here in your dashboard, again, you guys can find absolutely everything, like the SETC, program. Like, look how cool this is. What is the SETC program? Can someone still fully claim? Like, look at this, look at this. Before you guys go ask Anthony and ask me and ask a million questions, make sure you're really utilizing these resources to really learn about the program, right? Look how many questions and answers there are here, right? If you guys want to have these are all opportunity stages. Oh, I see someone's in qualifying claim. They've been given an estimated credit amount, but they still haven't submitted the claim. You can go and call Carmen and say, hey, I see you still in qualifying claim. Why have you not submitted, right? Or awaiting agreement. The claimant, the client, signs the various agreement and uploads the necessary tax documentation. Okay, so we give you guys all the resources to be super successful. Again, in your broker dashboard, the unique SETC landing page is the only thing that matters. Broker referrals is where you're going to see all your deals. The commissions won't populate, right? We're going to, take care of you guys, and once the deals are done, send you a report, pay you on the 15th of every single month. We'll talk about that further on another call. For now, your mission is get started. Go to a dashboard, get your link, start sending it out to people, become an expert to broker resources. And yeah, you guys will be off to the races. I don't know, Anthony, does that cover a lot of the questions that you've been having with people?
Yeah, and I think a few things that are very important for all of you guys to look at is basically these broker resources that Alex was showing you. You know, this is so much, I don't want to say more transparent than it was with ERC. It's just that it's so much more, you know, I think structured. So you have all the resources that you need in order to understand this and in order to do this, right? Let me turn my screen on. Let's see, make me presenter. So you have all the things, right, in order to allow you to learn how to speak about this and how to do this. I think the most important part is setting yourself goals. I know we did this with the, you know, with the ERC program. We set up goals each week and said, hey, we're gonna hit these goals this week, and we're gonna do this week, we're gonna do that this week. And it really helps, because if you go into this and on Thursday nights you hear the idea and you're like, wow, this is a really cool idea, and then, you know, Friday comes and it's like, oh, it's the weekend, so we're gonna worry about that next week, and then Monday comes and typical everything happens, and then before you know it, it's Thursday again, and you haven't really done anything. You haven't really, you know, gotten any deals done, and you're back on another call with us talking about deals, and you get excited in the same cycle over and over again. You have to make sure, you have to make sure that you are focused on this and that it's top of mind throughout the week. And I think there's a lot of strategies. I mean, look, Alex was telling me about one guy that just literally kept getting in Ubers. He just got on his Uber app, ordered an Uber. The Uber shows up, he rides around, tells the Uber driver, hey, look, man, you could probably get back some money. Here, fill this out. He has the app pulled up in his car. So all he's got to do is literally click the link, hand the phone to the guy and say, fill this out. And then he gets out, hits the app again, gets another Uber driver, and just rides around all day getting Uber drivers. You're taking a $10, $15 ride, and you're turning that into, you know, $1,000 commissions. And it's like, you could just do this over and over and over again, because guess what? Uber drivers are self-employed. They're 1099 contractors. They're not employees.
And if they don't know, and if they aren't self-employed, then have them refer you someone. Like they're hungry to have a side hustle, and maybe the first couple deals, until you get 3 deals, maybe they could just send you the deal. It goes through your link, or once you guys get upgraded to be able to add agents, then now you can build out a team of Uber drivers is just one example. Like Anthony, I always like to give the example of when I started in business in 2016, right? I was selling an Instagram growth software that was $99 a month. I had to call every single agency. I was over in Ecuador, right? So I even had that against me, where I was in a country that was developing and didn't really use Instagram, and there I was calling everyone, trying to convince them that they needed to grow their Instagram account. And I looked like a lunatic, right? Because Instagram wasn't even a thing back then, to then maybe hopefully make $99 a month, right? Had I had an offer like this one, where I can go genuinely help people and add free value to them and potentially make $300, $400, $500 per deal that I close, oh my goodness, like with the $99 software, I was having to call thousands of people to maybe get 1 or 2 that would say yes, to make $200. And with the grind that I had, I was able to build up that business to 100K a month. Now imagine this opportunity that you watching have, where you can go out and genuinely spark a conversation with your barber, with the lady doing your nails, with your realtor friend. Everybody on here knows someone who's a realtor, right? Or you can post on social media and ask, and be able to tell them, hey, there's $32,000 of free money out there for you. And guess what? I'm not going to charge you a dime. And guess what? This company has a bank that's going to advance the money within 15, 20 days to you. And then you can make $200, $300, $400, $500 for doing a 5-minute introduction. I don't know about you, Anthony, but I've never, at least in the 6, 7 years I've been an entrepreneur, I've never seen an opportunity that is easy and as great as this one. But like Anthony said, you have to take it seriously. There's going to be the ones that grab their link and maybe they say, oh, I'll start next Monday, and then they'll send it to 2 people. The 2 people maybe don't qualify, then they don't do it. Or there's going to be the person that takes this seriously, is going to go make a list of 50 people in their network who they think is self-employed. And if they're not self-employed, they're going to get them to refer you more people, because everybody knows somebody who's an independent contractor.
And Alex, you said something earlier that was I think pretty important, and that is, if you haven't put in 3 deals yet, and so you're not upgraded to broker status, meaning you can't call a buddy and say, look, you know, if you'll sign up to promote this, then you can go promote it, right? If you call your buddy and your buddy knows 3 or 4 self-employed people, you can just simply say, hey, listen, I'm getting 10 points on this. I'll split it with you if you give my link to these people and you get them signed up, right? And then once your buddy gets 2 or 3 people signed up, now, or 2 or 3 applications in under your link, now you can request that we upgrade you. And of course, we can upgrade you to a broker, right? So
Right.
It's all about just being creative. We can't just make everybody a broker, because then everybody's just going to go get a bunch of people to get a bunch of people to get a bunch of people, and that doesn't work. Nobody makes any money that way, and nobody's helped that way. You have to go and actually get the people to sign up for SETC. And it also makes no sense for you to be a broker explaining to somebody else this opportunity if you haven't actually even participated in it. If you haven't actually gone out and tried to get a few people to sign the application and to do this, well, then it's really hard for you to go explain to somebody else about how great it is and how easy it is and how successful you can be and all this stuff if you haven't even tried it yourself, right? So it's kind of like, you'll be a better leader, if you will, of all the people in your community that you sign up to do this as the opportunity, if you've done it yourself. We've seen that. We saw it with ERC. We have tons of you that made money off of just signing up 2 or 3 people that signed up, 8, 10, 12, $15 million worth of deals. So it's a very doable thing. You just have to take the appropriate action, and really and truly, you have to prioritize this, right? And that's what we talked about. Now, there's a special support email address I'm going to put on the screen. It's just for our community that's going to go in. If you have any trouble, if you can't figure out how to get your affiliate link or your broker link or any of this stuff, if you can't figure something out that is preventing you from going and getting someone signed up, then you can email this particular address and we can help you, okay? I'm going to put this on the screen. The address is support@prosperitytaxgroup.com, okay? Now, it is also equally important for all of you to take a picture of this, okay? And then when you email that support address and you misspell it, don't complain and gripe and yell and all that stuff in our Facebook group, okay? Before you complain and gripe, go back and double check that you sent it to the right place, okay?
And also, we set that up dedicated for you watching. We're happy to help. We're happy to get you going. But also, remember, guys, I showed you that resource center in your back office.
Right.
Make sure you go read all the frequently asked questions. Make sure you educate yourself. Like, listen, no question's too dumb. I'm not here to say that. And if you do bring up a dumber question, we're going to answer it. But I just want you guys to really take this opportunity serious, utilize the resources you have in front of you. And if you really can't figure it out, or one of your clients is having an issue, or you're having an issue, email support@Prosperity Tax Group. You guys are going to get priority. We're going to help you guys. And then we're going to make sure that you guys understand the program and are doing this right. Because I know for a fact, some of you are going to take this very seriously, and you guys are going to make incredible income with us, right? And help a lot of people. Forget about the money that we could potentially make. Let's think about how many people we can help with this program.
Yep, and it's a great amount of money for those people, a great amount of money for you guys. And the reality is you kind of have to make a decision right now. Are you with us? Are you not? Are you going to do this? Are you not? If you're not, you shouldn't come back next week, because this is what we're going to be talking about. This is what we're going to be doing. If you are on board and you are going to do this, and you do feel like it's a good opportunity, and you can make a list of 10 or 15 people that are independent contractors or self-employed, or 10 or 15 friends that know people that are independent contractors or self-employed, if you can do all of that and you can commit to getting 3 deals in the system, then I think you're going to be on your way to mega amounts of success with with us and with our community. So next week, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to attempt, can't promise, going to attempt to finish up the leaderboard script that we've written to create a live leaderboard for you guys that lets you see when you've got deals and who's got the most deals and all of that good stuff. We will also go through, even though there's a document in here that really walks you through the deal stages, we'll open up our back office, show you some of the deals we've gotten. I believe we had roughly $1.9 million in deals through the calculator, and like almost 400,000 that have been approved or have been reviewed by CPAs. So there's still another 1.5 million out there that, you know, could be reviewed and such. So we're close to a couple $1 million in deals now, and we've really just been kind of playing around. We haven't really been serious, you know, going at this with tons and tons of you signing up and doing this. So this is a great, I mean, $2 million, right? Just like kind of testing the waters, foot in, half out. So I think there's a ton of money to be made in this. I'm super excited for all of you to be able to participate in this. And remember, time is of the essence. We only have until I think it's April of next year. So
Yep.
we don't have forever. You can't sit around on your hands and then come into the year and think, oh, I'm going to go crush it. No, you're not. You're not. It's going to already been hammered by everybody and their brother.
This business, Anthony, I mean, like most businesses, but specifically this business, it's all about how hard do you go in the beginning. It's how soon do you get momentum, right? Because we saw this with ERC, right? Like we start helping a lot of people and it takes a little bit to get deals finished, right? But if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, all of a sudden this snowball starts to pick up and it gets out of control, because now the 50 people that you referred, they go out and they refer 50 people, or they bring you 50 people. Now you've got 100 people. Then it turns into like, listen, if you guys can do 1,000 deals, you know, at $400 or $500 commission, you could potentially make hundreds of thousands of dollars with this program if you take it seriously. Or maybe you just do a couple deals a week. Well, that's great as well. That's extra income for you. But the people that want to take it seriously, you have to take it seriously now. You can't wait till Monday. You can't wait till next week. The faster you go with these programs, the more momentum you'll pick up, the more success you have.
Yep, 100%, 100%. Sorry, I was just reading in the chat, somebody was saying I'm gonna get 18 deals, and I was like, wait, hell, I'm responding to them. 18, do you have a very specific list? Sorry, Chloe. And I made my dogs bark, Alex. I was tapping on my desk saying 18 deals, and now my dogs think someone's at the door and they're gonna wake our children up. Stop it.
I mean, 18 deals tonight sounds exciting. 18 deals in a year, I don't know about that. You guys can do better than that.
18 deals. 18 deals tonight is what you want. So listen, guys, you have your marching orders. You know what we need to do. You now understand how to go through your entire back office. This will be recorded, obviously, and sent out as a replay tomorrow, like we do all the time on the Success Connection. If you want to sign up to participate in this and be a partner of ours, it's go.vsc.com/partner. We also have our SETC Facebook group. We're going to be posting in there regularly now. It's go.vsc.com/ERC group. So what we did was we turned our ERC group now into the SETC group, because ERC is over, SETC is taken over now. And so when you join that group, that's where you can ask questions, you can get updates, all kinds of things. And of course, everybody that's getting deals done is going to be posting in there. So there's an awful lot of resources and opportunity in there. So I encourage you to join it. I also encourage you to sign up if you are not already signed up at go.vsc.com/partner. Get it done. Be a part of this. Next week, we're going to rock and roll, continue on. We're going to continue to make a push towards our first 100 million in SETC. I remember when I said that about ERC, and everybody kind of was like, you're going to do 100 million. We did 100 million within a few months. And then we quickly ran to 200, 300, and almost $400 million. And I think that's going to happen here. The question is, are you going to get a piece of it or not? I hope that you are. You can take the first step towards making that happen by going to the link. It's go.vsc.com/partner. Get yourself signed up. Make sure that you understand everything. Go through the back office and get 3 deals in the system before next Thursday, so we can bump you up to broker and you can start expanding your reach, expanding your network and community, and making even more money faster. So go to the link, get signed up. Alex, thanks for your time tonight. Enjoy these late nights that you won't. We'll have late nights, my friend. They just won't be on the computer.
I'm going to sleep right now, bro. I'm sleeping 10 hours a night.
You should start sleeping now to build up like a reserve of sleep before these quarters. And I don't think now is even soon enough. It really should have done
I'm
a year ago.
hibernating. I'm hibernating for the next few months, and then I guess I got to come out of hibernation, never sleep. So we got to listen. I'm going all in with this program at least for the next 7 or 8 months, and then this is going to be a blessing for me, my family, for you watching. Let's go out there. Let's help people. Claim this money. Let's do some good. And in doing some good, let's make some money ourselves and obviously do well ourselves. So I'm excited and thank you guys.
I love it. Awesome, awesome. Listen, guys, have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Like I always say, do a little something this weekend that other people aren't doing. That's how you win, especially in the online game. You're competing against a lot of people. So you got to be working while they're playing. So do some work this weekend, get some deals, and we look forward to seeing you all here next week, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.